Hey, what's going on, folks? Creative Duelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome, folks. Today I'm here with my Evil Eye deck profile. There are some cards that I am missing purely because of financial reasons. Obviously, those cards are just too expensive, but majority of the deck, I got all the cards for it, so the fundamentals of the deck still applies and still works. So yeah, let's get right into the meat and potatoes. So starting off with the monster lineup, I have the triple Zuriel, or Zuriel, whatever it's pronounced. So triple of Zuriel, once per turn. When it's normal summoned, you get to add one Evil Eye card from your deck to your hand. And also, if this card is equipped with Evil Eye of Selene, he gets an added effect where it's a quick effect, where you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls and you destroy it. You can only use that effect once per turn, and once per turn during the next standby phase after this effect was activated, you get to destroy one card on your field. So you have to destroy a card you control. So it's always best to have something set and ready to blow up. One Medusa. Medusa upon normal summon searches, grabs any Evil Eye card from your graveyard back to your hand, and if she's equipped with the equip spell, you get to get the quick effect where she's a DD Crow. You can banish any card in your opponent's graveyard, which is pretty good. You get to banish a monster, and during the next standby phase after effect was activated, you banish one card in your graveyard, which isn't too bad. That's not really a drawback because sometimes there's no cards in our grave, but yeah, just one Medusa. Then for the last of the other weaker Evil Eye monsters, I play one Basilisk and one Catoblepus. What Catoblepus does, you can target one Evil Eye spell and trap you control, and it can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effect, which is pretty good, until the end of the next turn. So just to protect the equip spell from blowing up if someone tries to pop it. And Basilisk, he's a foolish burial, so he sends any Evil Eye spell and trap from the deck. And they can also special summon themselves if you control an Evil Eye monster on the field, which is pretty good. And that's going to round up the Evil Eyes. For the hand traps, I play double Ash and double Veiler. And that's going to round up the monster lineup. Alright, onto the spells. I play the triple Evil Eye Domain, the field spell. Upon activation, it searches for any Evil Eye monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn during damage calc, if you battled with an Evil Eye monster, any damage you would have taken in that battle, your opponent takes also. And if this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you get to target one Evil Eye monster in your grave and add it back to your hand. So it gives you back recursion. Triple Evil Eye Awakening. It lets you special summon an Evil Eye monster from your hand or graveyard, but if you have the equip spell on the field, the Evil Eye of Selene, you get to summon it from deck instead. Triple Reemergence. This card basically allows you to special summon a familiar of the Evil Eye token. This helps you get into your link monsters, and if you do control the equip spell, you can sprout out 2 tokens instead of 1, and it also has a protection effect where you can banish it from the graveyard, and basically your opponent can't target Evil Eye spell and traps, so they can't target the Selene, which is pretty good. Then of course for the equip, double Evil Eye of Selene, pretty standard. You can only equip it to an Evil Eye monster. The Evil Eye monster can't die by battle or card effects or be targeted by card effects. Each time you activate the equipped monster's effect, or you activate another Evil Eye spell and trap, the equipped monster gains 500 attack, and if it does, you lose 500 life points. And the attack points are permanent, even if this card gets blown up, which is pretty good, so they don't lose the attack boost, so the life point cost is sort of worth it. And if this card's in the graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points, banish an Evil Eye spell and trap in your grave, and just set this back onto the field so you can play it again. So it can keep recurring itself. Then I play the double Evil Eye of Gorgonio. I apologize. You know what happened? I ended up buying 3 copies of this by mistake. I got it mistaken for this, so I ended up buying 3 of this. So yeah, I had to proxy, unfortunately. But yeah, what this card does, when it's equipped to a Evil Eye monster, you can only control one of it. But basically, if your life points are lower than your opponent's, that monster that's equipped gains the difference in terms of attack. So say that, for example, you had like 600, you had like 1,000 life points left and your opponent had 7,000. The monster gains attack points to the difference. So yeah. And also, if this card's in the graveyard, you can discard one Evil Eye card, add one, so you can banish this card in your graveyard, you can discard one Evil Eye card, add one Evil Eye spell and trap from your deck to your hand. So you can search, so you can go ahead and search for Selene, which is pretty good. And I play the double Evil Eye Confrontation. This is a mystical space typhoon, but if you control the Evil Eye equip spell, it banishes the spell and trap it pops. And then one repost. Upon activation, you banish an Evil Eye card in your grave, draw a card, and basically once per turn during damage calc, if an Evil Eye monster equipped with the equip spell attacked an opponent's monster, you get to banish that monster, which is pretty good. And if this card is sent from the spell and trap zone by a card effect, you get to target up to 3 of your banished Evil Eye cards and return them to the graveyard to give you stuff, to give you ammunition for like Medusa and stuff, or to recycle the equips that get banished. And that's going to run out the Evil Eye spells. For the rest of the conventional spells, double duality, you can play 3. 1 terraforming, 1 Raigeki, and 1 Call by the Grave. Onto traps. Triple Evil Eye Retribution. If a spell or trap is activated while you control an Evil Eye monster, you get to negate the activation and destroy it. If you have the Evil Eye equip spell, your opponent can't respond to the activation of the negation, which is pretty good. And then the 1 Evil Eye Defeat, it's a compulse. If you control Evil Eye monster, you get to target 1 monster in the field, or 2 of them if you control the equip spell, and bounce them back to the hand, which is pretty good. Then I play triple Crackdown because it's so good, just steal opponent's monster. And then I do play the triple Summon Limit because obviously Alright, onto the extra deck. For the links, for the Evil Eye stuff, I play triple Gorgon, Empress of the Evil Eyed. So what Empress does, she gains 100 attack for each Evil Eye card with different names in my graveyard. And if this card equipped with the Evil Eye equip spell, she gets another effect where you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effect, and to the end of this turn, you can only use that effect once per turn, and once per turn during the next standby phase after this effect was activated, you get to destroy 1 monster this card points to, so it's pretty good. And then I play the double Cerezel, Ruler of the Evil Eyed. What this does, if this card was link summoned using a monster with 2,600 or higher attack points as material, it can make a second attack during each battle phase. If this card is equipped with the Evil Eye equip spell, you get to target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. And of course, you can only use that effect once per turn. And during the next standby phase after this effect was activated, you get to negate the effect of 1 effect monster this card currently points to, so it's pretty good. Especially since it points to an arrow up. And for the rest of the links, I play 1 Borreload, 1 Topologic, 1 Unchained Abomination, 1 Wee Witch, Nightmare Package. I don't have Unicorn because I can't afford it. And then for the XYZs, Honor Arc, Castel, and then of course the Utopia package. There are cards you can play like Card of Demise. For some odd reason, I don't know what I did with my Card of Demises, but yeah, you can play Card of Demise in there, like 1 copy of it because it's at 1. You can play Pot of Extravagance. Don't have that because it's not exactly cheap, but there are alternate options. This is just kind of like if you guys want to go a little bit budget without like playing those cards because you can't afford it. But yes, that's pretty much it for the deck profile. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. But yes folks, Creative Duelist signing out. Peace.